Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steph, and if you're new here, I'm an overweight woman in my 30s and I'm giving myself 6 weeks to fit into my old jeans, and today is week 6 update. It's officially the end of the challenge. Let me know if you would like me to extend the challenge to 12 weeks because I feel week 1 to 6 is about getting in the jeans, and then it seems to be doing really well this series, so I might extend it 6 to 12 weeks so we can do more of like a sculpting phase, like sculpting, toning, shaping, and actually feel and look good in the jeans. So if you would like that, comment below, let me know. And as I'm talking, I'm just going to go through my check-ins. I'll put them on the screen as I'm going along. So I'll go through all of the check-ins from the start to week 6, and I'll also show you side to side photos, video footage, just so you can see like how far I've come in the last 6 weeks. So as we're going along these check-ins here, you can see that the jeans, I started this challenge on the 1st of January 26, and it is now the 11th of Feb, so that's 6 weeks over, and I've made such great progress. And at the beginning of the year, I couldn't get into the jeans. My stomach was very heavy, bloated round. The jeans wouldn't really even go over my hips. My belly was hanging out. And as I've gone on week by week, I've not been tracking, I've not been weighing, I've not been doing anything other than just going by how my body is looking and feeling. And it seems to be working, so I'm very pleased. And I must say that I've had no stress with like scales and check-ins and worry. And it's nice having the freedom to eat what I want as well. Like I've been having like garlic bread and stuff, and not just garlic bread, but I've had some pulled pork, you know, just things you typically might not eat, but eating it in moderation is making me feel good. So this is the check-ins. I'm so happy with the last 6 weeks, and I'm really glad I've done this challenge because it's made me consistent. It's made me show up every week. I can see that you guys are finding it interesting or getting some value from this, watching this challenge, and I hope it inspires and motivates you as well, because lots of people are trying to lose weight, and sometimes it can really inspire you when you're following along someone else's journey, like when you can relate to them, and then it might make you think, like, you know, inspire you to start your own journey as well. So I'm very happy with the check-in this week and my progress. If you've seen my recent video, so in between week 5 and 6, so literally within the last week, I have posted a video on Sunday evening. I'll link it below if you haven't seen it. But I went overate. I binge ate for 2 days solid. I think it was, 2 days solid I binge ate for, and I felt pretty awful. I don't know, well, I said I think I know why. It's like my period, sleep and training and stuff, but I'll link the video below. Feel free to watch that to see. It's a bit extra of what's happened to me this week. So that aside, I'll show you the food shopping that I got as well, because I did start the week with my food shopping, and I've had, what have I had this week? So other than the binge eating, where I'll pop that on the screen as well, I ate absolutely loads of junk food. Felt really awful after that, but I didn't let it bother me. I didn't let it knock me back. I was no negative talk, and that's, I believe, is one of the reasons that got me back on track. Life is hard enough, like the world is hard enough, like we don't need to be making ourselves feel worse. So I done no negative talk. I was positive. I was like, it's fine if I've overate, I've binge ate, it's okay, I'll get back on it. And I got back on it the nest day. And that really set me up for the rest of the week. So I've been having some healthy meals. I've made, what have I made? I'll pop up on the screen the sort of foods and stuff I've been having. And I've also been to the gym. So I've been doing some deadlifts, weight training, and I've also been doing like some training on pads with my PT. So that is all going really well. And I haven't been walking as much, actually. I've done a bit of walking, but not as much as I should be doing. It's because I'm really struggling with the sleep. I'm finding it a bit hard to get out walking, but I think that would help me. Like, so for example, this morning I was up quite early. It was like daylight and stuff, and the sunlight or the daylight, it's good to get out in that early morning, because then it helps with your circadian rhythm, which is like your internal body clock, if you like. and then hopefully, because I've been a bit busy today, I'm going to sleep tonight. So that was the week. The food, the gym, the water. Again, I'm still drinking about three of these bottles a day, so litre bottle, 3 litres of water a day. And what else have I been doing? Oh, so reading. I always read, and I've actually found this book. It's called Brain Over Binge. I bought this years ago, and I have gone through it a little bit, but I've not read it properly. I've not even read it, so I'm gonna keep this out because this might be interesting. I'll pop on the screen as well, like I'll flick through so you can actually see the layout of the book, and I'll show you the content page of it as well, because I know when I buy a book, oh, let me just change that. I know when I buy a book, I'm very funny with like the pages and how the writing is and stuff like this, and the size of the writing. So I will share that with you. And also there's another book. I started this a while ago, but I've got another book I'm reading at the moment, which is the sleep one. So I come back to this. I normally just read a chapter here and there. So this is the Obesity Code. This is Dr. Jason Fung, who is I think he's a nephrologist. He's a kidney doctor, and he's really into like fasting and stuff. But again, in here, what I'll do with this book, I'll just flick through the pages so you can see like the layout and see if it looks like something you might enjoy reading. And I'll show you the contents book page in this book as well, because again, it's all interesting. But I think my main priority this week is just reading the sleep book that I'm really getting into by Matthew Walker. But yeah, this is week 6. I am so happy. I mean, the jeans go up, and I don't like, it's not very flattering. A lot of my weight goes on my stomach, so I'm just so glad I've managed to get them up. That is goal 1. That's the step 1. And when I said to myself at the beginning of the year, look, I'll do a 6-week jeans challenge, and that isn't to give myself a time frame where if I don't reach it then I'm going to punish myself. It's not anything like that, but by giving yourself a time frame makes it more measurable, and you got like a little milestone to get to. So even if I didn't get to the 6 weeks jeans challenge, by week 6 I couldn't quite get them up, that's fine, because I could have extended it, but you're giving yourself a little mini milestone. So if you have liked this video, feel free to like, share and subscribe, and comment below, and let me know if you want me to extend it to 12 weeks. I did say on week 6 I was going to weigh myself. I decided not to. I didn't want to weigh this morning. I'm quite happy going along as I am. I'm not saying I'm never going to weigh again. I will at some point, but my mood just wasn't really feeling it this morning. So if I extend the challenge to weeks 7 to 12, let me know if you'd like that, because that will be, as I said at the beginning of the video, more about like sculpting, toning, and shaping, like actually feeling nice in the jeans and getting rid of the little pouch. Well, little was quite big, the pouch bit on my belly. So yeah, this is week 6, and I'm so happy I've done it, and I've really appreciated the support throughout the last 6 weeks. I've noticed this series has been quite popular compared to my other videos, so I feel like people are either enjoying it, or they're finding it interesting, or getting value, or maybe they can even relate to it. So yeah, let me know, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Peace.